Now, it is time for your first act of the second half. Also, a new guy starting out in comedy. Never seen him before. You're going to see him for the first time too. And the cool thing about this is that if these guys storm later on in their career, you can actually say, I was there that night when he tried that one joke, it was bloody lekker. I was there that first time. I don't know why you speak like my cousin, but you know, it's just one of those things. So ladies and gentlemen, show your love for your first act of the second half. In fact, show your love for everyone, because that's how we create world peace. But fuck it, for now, we show your love for this too. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start the applause from over here. Let it spread across the room like a freaking Mexican wave, but without the alcoholism. Start it over here, bring it up. And let's get across the room. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Billy Focus, move.
Hey guys, my name is Willie van der Schijf and I'm the opening act for the main act of the second half of the evening. To introduce myself like that, it's a sort of disclosure because I'm new. I don't know if I'm funny or not, so whatever I'm about to do in the next 5 minutes, please don't hold it against Francois. And I can just imagine him in the back going, who the hell is this jerk? Yeah, well I hope he's fucking funny. I don't want him killing the room. Gotta get started, eh? So basically, preparing for tonight, I did a lot of reading, tips for comics, what to do, what not to do. The general advice is basically to choose a topic that you're well acquainted with, something that people can relate to, something that we all do on a daily basis, but don't really talk about. So I'm like, that's easy, I'll just talk about wanking. I mean, I do it, you do it, everybody does it, but we don't ever talk about it. So I'd like to start the national discussion. I mean, for one, it's addictive as fuck. I mean, literally, if I think about it now, the first time I whacked off, it's exactly like the first time I took drugs. You know, it starts with like the excitement, your heart is racing, it's something new. Then there's the part where things really start picking up and you lose your shit, you're like, oh God, what's happening? Then finally, boom! Your mind lights up with this cocktail of pleasure-inducing chemicals. You're sweaty, you've got this stupid grin in your face, you're floating above your bed, you're like, whoa, the shit is the shit. And just like that, you become a slave to your own dick. That's why you find yourself a few years down the line. You're in the club, you're dancing, you're like, hey, I'm a modern, intelligent, enlightened man. I don't need to be out here at 2 o'clock trying to get laid. And your dick's like, shut the fuck up, brain. Quit being such a pussy. I'm trying to get wet. Your brain's just like, okay. So I mean, you do it the first time, you like it, you want to do it again. So the next day after school, you rush home, you're like, Mom, I'm going to my room to do my homework. So you add it again. Only there's a problem, because this time, it don't feel so good. See, sex, like any other addiction, is progressive by nature, which means that you need more and more stimulation to achieve the same high. So in standard 7, you're flipping through FHM and the SI swimsuit edition, but at 27, you troll the internet for cute redhead POV foot job. You see, normal sex just doesn't cut it anymore. You become entangled in this slow and downward spiral, which inevitably ends up in shame, self-loathing, and despair. Ek is jammer, ek het gesonder. En ek beloof, ek sal ophou tos. Yeah, right. God had a nickel, huh? See, that's the downside about masturbation. It's the guilt. You know, like, alcohol gives you a hangover, but ejaculation gives you a conscience attack. And I always wondered why that was, but I reckon it's because you can have sex for 2 reasons. The right reason or the wrong reason. So if you have sex for the right reason, which is for love, then it's a beautiful thing. You know, you're in the warm embrace of your partner, you look deep into each other's eyes, and you explore the boundless joys of infinity. You know, afterwards you feel good, you feel relaxed, you feel rejuvenated. But if you have sex for lust, you feel like shit. Because if you have sex for lust, it means your dick is in control, your mind is out of the picture. You know, so what happens is that your dick is in charge. He's pushing, he's on top of his game. He's like, come here. Then once you blow your load, he shrivels and shrinks and dies. So now your brain comes back into the picture, you know, the fog in your mind starts clearing. He's like, hey, what the hell happened? What's going on here? Oh shit! Who the hell is this fugly bitch? Hey Dick, wake up, man! What the hell happened? Where's that beautiful girl you were dancing with last night? Your Dick, being the dick that he is, he's like, what? Oh, yeah, that's her, man. Yeah. Your brain freaks the fuck out. You're like, oh shit, not again. There's actually a scientific terminology for this. It's called PCH, short for post-cum hatred. See, and that happens when you lower your standards in order to have sex just for the sake of having sex, and immediately after ejaculation you realize, I've made a huge mistake. Because you know what's going to happen. Everybody knows what's going to happen. She's going to want to cuddle, she's going to want to take your number, she's going to want to go out for coffee in public. No, that's no good because you feel repulsed by what you just did. You know, you want it to be as far away as possible. So that's normally when I start lying, you know. I'm like, hey, listen, sweetie, I didn't tell you something last night. I've actually got a girlfriend. You know, now this chick flips her lid. You know, you son of a bitch, I can't believe you did this to me. Didn't this mean anything to you? Blah, 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 blah. You know, and you're taking the verbal pounding, you're like, yes, I'm sorry. I'm a big jerk. I'm sorry, yes, you're right, I'm a dickhead, I'm an asshole. Oh, please don't say that. You don't really mean that, do you? I can't believe that you never want to see me again. Thanks you guys, my name is Billy, you guys have been great.
Ladies and gentlemen, Billy van der Schreef.